Gay.
I love it. We're back with another episode of Rated G with Gary G. Garcia and Brian T. Licata. You know who it is, man. It's your boy. I'm Gary G. Garcia, along with my brother and partner in misinformation, Brian T. Licata, recently turned liberal.
Well, you were making fun of me before the show about what's up with the dark and gloomy background, and it's not. Is
it because you're feeling the loss?
No, it's sensual. It's sensual, G. It's supposed to be sensual. I got a jazz record.
You tried to hook it up to be romantic. You're doing your best. This is your way of saying you're sorry. This is your way of saying you're sorry to me by lighting candles, motherfucker.
Did you get the
where's
flowers?
The candy? Where's the candy? Fuck the flowers. Where's the candy? What are those candies I always eat? Ma, what are
Russell
those candies
Stovers?
called?
The Russell Stovers?
No,
you like the Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah, man. Where's the box of Ferrero Rochers?
I got you those for Valentine's Day, G.
Yeah, but you got me the shits that had like different flavors. It was almost like a snub. It was almost like a snub. Like, I know you like these, but I'm gonna get you every flavor but the flavor that you actually like, which is the original.
The gold,
I never
right?
really fuck with other flavors of anything. I always stick with original. Double stuff, fuck double stuff.
Is that why you were comfortable with Trump? Kamala had too many different flavors in there for you. You weren't sure if it was
man. I didn't vote. And here's the thing, man. If you really want to know my opinion, and I spoke about this today on the radio, man. It's like this, man. Because I was talking to my moms, and my moms, of course, wanted Trump to win. She's mad at me because I didn't vote. You know, you got to vote. And I said, well, I was going to vote for Kamala. So ain't you glad I didn't vote? You were going to vote for Kamala? I said, no, Ma. I wasn't going to vote at all. You know, but, you know, she's so pumped that Trump won, which, don't get me wrong, I think it was going to happen anyway, man, because it's been written. You understand what I'm saying? It's been written. If you look at, I always go back to prophecies, dog. So I tell my moms, you remember prophecy says that there'll come a point where, the world is at the brink of war. And if you believe in the hype, it seemed like we were kind of there, although, Americans don't really give about shit to it. They don't give a fuck about shit till we're involved. But it was like, they were making it sound like we were there. We're going to go into Iran. If we go into Iran,
they were gearing up, bro.
That's it. If we go in, it's World War III, right? And scripture says that there's going to come a man who, puts an end to all that. And
doesn't that also usher in the Antichrist?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So who's the Antichrist?
Well, I don't want to say it, but I will say keep an eye on Vance. But really,
yeah, bro, I saw something about him today that they said he's the most powerful, most connected vice president since Cheney.
All I can say is this, and look, it's when they talk about when they talk about prophecies and shit, I'd like to think that it's the American pride that makes us think that, the Antichrist is definitely coming through America. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely coming through America because we're the number one, So it's kind of like a thing. But if scripture is being fulfilled, it says that there's going to be a dude who puts an end to the war before it happens. And now, if you think about it, he's
is that how the verse starts? The verse
No,
starts.
I'm just giving you.
One day there shall come a dude.
Now I'm giving you a wrap up, right? So the dude's gonna come, right? Some leader is gonna come and put an end to the war, right? That's what it look. Read it for yourself and get the full wording. I'm just giving you a hood wrap up.
No, I'm just.
This is just ignorant. It's an ignorant hood wrap up. Oh, that would be a good segment for our shows. Here's the ignorant hood wrap up of what went on. But what I'm saying is, right? All right. So war on all sides. A guy will come. He'll put an end to it. Trump gets elected, and right away they're all talking ceasefire. Every side is talking ceasefire, supposedly, right? So they say he's going to put an end, and he'll bring peace for 7 years, which is a good thing, But then after that, comes the Antichrist, which means it probably wouldn't be Vance. Because 7 years, peace in 7 years, which means he'll be out of here in 4. Vance would probably be the one to usher in the Antichrist.
Well, unless you're right, and he gets elected president in 4 years, and we have 3 decent years. In the 4th year, he goes haywire.
There you go.
That's 7.
That's when they all sit down at like a UN meeting, and he just stands up and pops one in the head right in front of everybody, and everybody's cool with it. They're just looking at him like nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? You never seen that movie? What was it? The Omen, like the last Omen, where he's grown and now he's like in power, or it could have been Left Behind. One of those movies. There's a scene where like they're sitting down with all the other, like with his cabinet, and then he just pops one in the head, and they're all kind of cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like nothing. They don't even. It's like they don't even say shit.
So how are you feel? How are you feeling 7 days post election?
Like I say, I'm glad it's over so we can get back to talking about the shit that matters, like Diddy.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to say that, since the election's over, I can officially make my endorsement.
What do we got here, man? What do we got here? Daddy's home. But you know what's funny? All right, let's get into it, man. You know what's funny is that anyone who was chilling with us, and big up to
Timur, dude.
Timur, who Brian made him feel like he invited it home, that he invited him to the house without telling anyone that he's bringing this dude home for dinner. And then Stormy, what's up? And then out of nowhere, he proceeds to argue with her husband. And then an argument ensues, and Timur got to sit there like the weird dude at the table, and the father just smacked the mother, and everybody got to pretend that they didn't see nothing. Timur sitting there like, "Come on, guys, come on."
But you
and it was good. What's up?
You were the drunk mother antagonizing.
I watched it. Have you watched it?
No, I can't watch it.
We don't know what we're talking about because they went late night. We went late night. The
problem. I think that's the problem. I don't think I can do shows at night.
I will say this. I even said right when they asked, I'm not doing no shows at night with you no more. He was tired. He was like when you're falling asleep with your chick. Well, you're not falling asleep. You're watching a movie that you really don't want to watch, but she wanted to watch it. So you're laying down with her watching the movie, and she's falling asleep. And you keep going, are you up? And she's like, I'm up. And then you going like this in front of her face, and then you go to turn it. Why'd you turn it off? You were tired. Rev, what's going on, baby?
With the big eyeball.
What's
first time
BTC?
Commenter, I think. Bitcoin.
What's BTC still? Bitcoin 88K today,
yeah,
fellas. We're up. Yeah, there you go, man. I think that's a first time commenter, man. Big up to you, Rev. Welcome.
Yeah.
But he got mad at me, and I watched it because I said, "What did I say that made this brother come at me?" And then, if y'all weren't here, that he left. Like he got, I think I had people hitting me up the next day going, "Yo, what happened? Was he supporting Kamala?" I said, "I know." He turned real liberal out of nowhere. Just started flipping. He's like, "I'm out. I'm out."
It happens when I get tired. I turn very, very blue.
The way you looked when you left, I thought I was watching a clip of Prager's You. You were going up to a dude who had an anti-abortion sign.
You know what?
Like, you're a dick. You're a dick. I had enough of this. I'm gone. And you just walk away.
You know what the worst part about it all is? This is the worst part of it all. What's going to happen, right, is this show is going to become very popular at some point. And what's going to happen is
it's inevitable. You keep cramming it down people's throats. By episode 5,000, I'm pretty sure people will know.
But what's
even if we're known as the motherfuckers that just won't go away.
Right. People are going to start clipping us. That is going to be one that will get clipped. That combined with Kill Tony. And I'm just going to forever just
You'll
get
be
trolled.
Immortalized. You'll be immortalized.
Yeah, for all the wrong.
You got to start leaving a better impression behind. It's my fault. It's like I should have known it was too late for you. You were up. Look. It's my dog. He was up for 2 nights. Thinking he was 21 again. And he's not. He's getting older. He came home. He stepped in a big pile of human doo-doo. And then he had to do the podcast. And you know, I was being the dick I always am, though. That's the thing that got me. Like, I was sitting there going, was I getting extra dicky? And I'm like, I wasn't even getting extra dicky. In fact, he agreed with me afterwards, this motherfucker. It was just he was tired, man. He stepped in, he lost sneakers, he lost a pair of sneakers. So, you know, listen, look,
pair, though.
And just say I know, you know, when the show ended so abruptly, he did stay online and we did talk afterwards. We were cool by the time it ended. There's no, you know, there's never no beef, man. If we were women, that would have been the end of the podcast.
I know, right?
You know, speaking of women,
for us, it was just Tuesday, dog.
Speaking of women, man, y'all gonna, you know, if we have any listeners, Stormy, I love you, and this ain't about you. Jasmine, what's up? This ain't about you either. Those are two women who already know that I tend to have a little bit of what's the word?
Chauvinistic tendencies.
Yeah, I got chauvinistic tendencies. Yes, that's perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking, by the way. See, there's still the love connection there. I love that.
You're a true gentleman. At the same
I love
time.
women. I love women, man.
Well, that's not what I was saying, but I'm saying you're a gentleman. You hold the door open for people. It doesn't even have to be a lady.
No, I hold it open. I'm very open, man. Any of my people will tell you, a back seat, front seat, I open the door for everybody when they get in my car. I close it. You know, I'll be a good chauffeur. Stormy, what's up? I get it. Women aren't always easy and be crazy. Nah, I'm just saying, like, stop trying to push this agenda that like, first of all, did you see Bill Burr's Saturday Night Live?
No, dude.
Oh, man.
You can't play it, though, unfortunately.
Nah, man. But the Democrats are like pissed. They're all saying he bombed. I don't know. Let me ask you. He comes out and goes, all right, let's talk about what everybody wants me to talk about. And he goes, what's going on, ladies? You're 2-0 against this man. He's like, you're 2-0. He goes, let me tell you something. You're not going to win an election based on your politics. You got to whore it up a little. He said the pantsuits don't work. He said, if you want to, he said, I'm not saying to go full slut. I'm saying, you know, give us something to think about. He's fucking nuts, dude.
Hey, man, but truthfully, I mean, a nice skirt, a nice tailored skirt, some high heels, and a sport coat.
If they really wanted a woman president, they would have let Tulsi run.
No, yeah, for sure.
I think she would have beat Trump. I think she would have got all those mid voters.
Yeah,
because she's fucking like, she's no joke. That chick, she's no joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's been in the military. She's fucking, you know, Mike A says CNN breaking news reports Trump colluded with alien. Mike A, first time comment. A big up to you, man. Yo, but like, I think she definitely would have been closer. It wouldn't have been such a landslide if they would have let Tulsi run. But they knew that they would, you know, she wasn't the same puppet.
Well, yeah.
You know, they knew she wasn't the same puppet.
Trump only won by 3 million popular votes.
Well, he won the popular vote, dude. That's all that fucking matters, right?
Well, and he also won.
They say.
And he won red states. College.
You know, New Jersey has officially become a swing state now.
Yeah, dude. Here, look at it. Because you can look at the counties. Look at that, bro.
Yeah.
Look at that. And this is Ocean County, and I'm pretty sure that's Monmouth County. These always go blue, but dude, these are all the union guys who work in Manhattan. That's who lives down here, dude. Toms River, Point Pleasant, Red Bank. Those are all like, you know, dude, they're old school people, you know? They really are. The county thing's crazy, dude. When you look at it, let's see if I can pull it up. Yeah, like, dude, look at it by county. Like, it's like
crazy.
That's really what matters. Is they should just have this shit broken down into straight county, and whoever gets the county gets one vote, you know, and then whoever gets the most counties wins. You know, I feel like that
maybe you got the solution, dog. You already been in politics, man. You was the page. You got your little bunghole tickled a little bit, man. Use that power. You know, go in there and make some changes, dog. Don't let your bunghole don't let your bunghole have been tickled for no reason.
We got a couple.
Mike A says Zelensky is moving to Canada. Yo, Mike A, man. 2 for 2. Facebook user. Hey guys, What's that like? What's up, fellas? Happy Monday. Facebook user.
They might be watching on Facebook, but not logged in or something. Gee, that's kind of what
man.
I think.
Well, big up
what
to
I think that
you.
is. Yeah.
Mike A says Kamala is already mansion shopping at Martha's Vineyard. I don't think we're gonna hear from her again, unless a sex tape leaks.
Oh, speaking of sex tapes, dude, I had something I wanted to bring up. Have you seen what's going on in Africa?
No, they got sex tapes coming out of Africa. Is that like a new category?
Dog on the loose, bro. There's a guy from Equatorial Guinea who has that dog in him. Woof woof. This dude right here is, let's see, massive sex tape leak, Central Africa, Mr. Inoganga, also known as Bello.
Nganga.
Apparently he
Nganga. Hold on.
Yeah.
We got to go for a little while. What Nganga would be the name you pronounce, right? How would it? Whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So what the rest of the world sees as a sex tape scandal could in fact be the latest episode in the real life drama over who will become Equatorial Guinea's next president. Over the past fortnight, for some reason we're using fortnight.
I love that they brought that word back. Yes.
Well, this is the BBC article, so it's definitely.
I'll be there in a fortnight, son.
So, and how long is a fortnight, Gary?
Do you know? 2 days.
It's like 2
days, right?
Right, because when the babysitter comes over, you set the fort up on the first night, and then you sleep in it for a night, and then your parents come home. So it's the fortnight.
Is it 2 nights? Am I right on that? That was a guess.
Let's see. How long?
That's why we can't get past an article because maybe I have ADD.
14 days.
Oh, 14. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So over the past 14 days, dozens of videos, estimates range from 150 to more than 400 have been leaked of this guy having sex in his office and elsewhere with different women.
Oh, well, at least he's banging women.
But they have flooded social media, shocking and titillating people in the small South African or Central African country. Many of the women filmed were wives and relatives of people close to the center of power. And I've seen
he was banging the people in power's women.
Bro, there's pictures where
that's Guinea gangster, son.
Huh?
That's Guinea gangster.
Bro.
Guinea gangster right there. He banging the politicians' wives. Woo! Damn, he looking to get taken out. That's some shit right there, man. And he looked like slim as shit. He probably slinging that Mandango dick, son. Filming it. Yep. Did they know they were filming it?
I don't think so.
Do they got angles? Like, does someone get in between his legs, under his butt cheeks to watch the balls smacking?
Find them. So yeah, 400 wives of dignitaries.
Wait, it says he will be tested for what?
High-ranking government.
If he has any STDs.
Oh yeah, this is the attorney general of their country. But this is the dude, bro, slinging that dick.
Slinging that dick, dog.
Equatorial Guinea.
Don't let those fucking follically compromised people fool you, dog.
So the wives of who
he was involved with. Taste of that bald head, man.
The director of presidential security, the attorney general who released this statement, his wife, daughter of the director general of police, family pastor, godfather, bodyguard, 15 friends of his sister, pastor, several ministers, brother's wife, uncle's pregnant wife.
Wait. So they're saying these are the people he had sex with.
Yes, bro.
These are the people he banged.
Yes,
he banged
the
wives. The wives, Basiba Bang was involved with. Oh, these are the wives. So he was involved with the director of presidential security's wife, the attorney general's wife.
Right.
He banged the daughter of the district general of police. Whoa, that's a daring dick right there, dog. That's a dick that gonna get him already got him in a lot of trouble. Hold on, let's go back to that, man. Because now I understand what we're looking at.
The person who wrote this statement, he fucked his wife on tape.
Okay. All right. So then you got the family pastor. He didn't just grab any pastor. He grabbed his family pastor. Well, and that was a female or a dude? That was a female.
I think it was all women.
All women. Well, there you go. That church has some questions to handle anyway, right at the bat. Mm-hmm. But wait a minute. Oh no, the family pastor's wife, his godfather's wife, his bodyguard's wife. Wow. Whoa.
15 friends of his
sister. You know
what
kind of balls? We're talking about the dick. You know what kind of balls this man has? He banged his bodyguard's wife, 15 friends of his sister. Well, I mean, maybe his sister just has a lot of hoe friends. That one doesn't really bother me. The pastor's wife, pastor's wife, just a random pastor's wife, several ministers' wives. Oh, I'm guessing one of them was like the music dude's wife because them chicks be freaks. His brother's wife and his uncle's pregnant wife. Wow, what a slut that one is. Even though pregnant chicks are hot, but they tend to want to bang the dudes that got them pregnant. You know, this dude managed to get not just any chick who was pregnant to bang him. He got his uncle's wife. Yo, what is it about this man? Can we see a video? Can we see if he has charisma?
I'm sure he does, but look,
wow, they pointed him out.
Yeah.
Yo, that must have been an awkward picture to take. Hold on, let's hear what my man got to say. Hold on, I love this dude. Let's hear what he got to say. The sound.
You can't hear it?
Nah, you hear it?
No. Yeah,
he said he slept with 0.2% of the population and destroyed countless families. Yo, that shit is crazy, yo. Damn, man. I wonder if that dude got like some real charisma or some shit, man. He did some cult shit without even starting a cult.
One of Satan's greatest soldiers was.
That's what he's saying. One of Satan's greatest soldiers. Yeah.
Oh.
Comment tu vois ça me dit maintenant?
Non, je suis venu pour une urgence. J'ai même seulement forcé pour avoir une place dans l'avion. Nous sommes mariés depuis combien d'années?
This is one of the guy's wives.
Okay.
He found 3 videos of her.
They're confronting her. They confronted her.
Enlève bien tes lunettes avant de voir la vidéo là.
Take off your glasses before watching that. Don't pretend to not watch it. I want you to see that.
Qui te voit non? Hein? T'as dit que je suis comme ça à Dubaï en plein salle de travail, en train de vouloir
cramer. He's in Dubai working. He
might die. La liste de vidéos de Balthazar.
And he said, come see the list.
Je ne peux pas imaginer que tu connais ce gars, même dans mes rêves les plus fous.
He has no idea how the fuck he knows him.
Je tape ton vidéo, tu as fait toi. Et tu lui dis qu'il te prend l'oreille. Ce que tu m'as jamais dit à moi.
Told me. You called him a faggot? Is that what he said?
I don't know. Yeah, that word was there, but I don't know in what way.
He said, and you called me a faggot or something like that? Wow, yo. And out there, you could say that word, no problem. Nobody cares if you say that word. Who exactly is this guy to the world? He is what, the leader of New Guinea, or who is he again?
It's Equatorial Guinea, with this Central African country, and I think he was what was it? Egon. I don't know what his actual title was.
Pimp. That motherfucker was a pimp.
He was a public official. He was the head of the National Agency for Financial Investigation. The head of the SEC, bro. The SEC.
So, yo, he probably had shit on all their husbands. So, for all you know, those ladies probably banged them to protect their husbands. And that dude's flipping.
I don't know, dude. You know? I think, well, what they're saying is that, you know, all these tapes got released because there's like a power struggle going on over there. And it's just to kind of cause a bunch of shit.
You know, they're not saying it's deep fakes.
No.
The tapes exist. Who the fuck cares why they got released? They got released because they knew everyone, even we I don't give a fuck about that place. And I'm like, oh shit, you know. Mike Gay says Hunter has applied for Trump's old job at McDonald's. I'm definitely signed in through Facebook. That's weird. Well, there you go, man.
Who are you? Do we know you?
Who are you? But who are you?
Yo,
dude. That's some crazy shit, dude. He banged like some important people's wives, man. Brian is slightly racist against Puerto Ricans.
That can be anybody. Who knows?
That could be anybody. Anyone who watches the program knows. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know, though. Did you know that I'm racist? That like Puerto Ricans are racist? That's the excuse. That's the crazy shit. All this shit went down. Democrats still refuse to understand what they did that was wrong. They're not taking no blame. They're saying they did everything right, but Puerto Rican men are racist against blacks. That's their new theory they're throwing out there.
Do you agree with that?
No, I never got to stay in the car when they said, all you N-words, get out the car. I'd stay and they go, why are you still in the car? And I'd be like, you said all you N-words, get out the car. And they'd be like, oh, you're one of them Spanish speaking N-words and get the fuck out the car.
What kind of guy was saying this to you?
The cops when we got rolled on. I used to get rolled on all the time. That was, during the days of stop and frisk.
We got to bring that back. I'm not gonna lie, dude. We need that. We need that again. It's getting crazy out here, bro. The street performers in Times Square, people selling shit. You get off at 42nd Street now, people are just selling you weed. Like right there at the top of the subway stop. Just guys with bags of weed holding joints out.
I feel like you bought a lot of them over from San Francisco when you moved out there.
I did. And
yeah, I saw you driving your car real slow playing a flute.
Well,
and it just following you like zombies.
It wasn't a flute. It was a crack pipe. And that's the crack whistle.
Oh, see, I just remembered now what I was going to say because I said zombies. I've been watching that Fear of the fucking Walking Dead shit, dog. And now I'm in it. I'm invested. But I don't know. All I keep doing is yelling at the screen. Because it gets me so aggravated because
you are black.
You're looking at it, yes.
You are, dude. Yeah, if you yell at the screen,
you're looking at a time it's supposed to be right, the end of the world, whatever, right? And everyone's listening, like everyone running. It definitely could be anyone, I guess. I didn't realize how many Ricans watch this podcast. No, it's a matter. It's not a matter of how many Ricans watch this podcast. It's a matter that how many people watch this podcast that know Brian is slightly racist toward Puerto Ricans.
Dude,
that's what it is.
But the thing is you keep saying this.
You wasn't like that. You act like met me.
You act like I draw the line there. That's the problem I have. You're mischaracterizing me, bro. Don't do that.
Oh, you're slightly racist against everybody, but everybody is.
No, and it's what I say. It's prejudiced. It's not racist.
It's prejudice. That's right.
I won't inhibit you from getting a job based on your skin tone, but I might lock. But I will
if I
see you coming up.
You don't want no one to like you. It's funny, like you're such a likable dude, man. But like, you go out of your way to be unlikable. Is it a way of punishing yourself?
I hate myself, Gary. It's true.
Is that what it is? Do you not think you deserve the love?
You know what it is? I don't think anybody else deserves my love, except for a slight few. My wife, you, Mr. Boots, Mama Cat. You know.
No, not deserves your love. You don't think you deserve other people's love.
No, I
look at me. I know you couldn't do it the other night, but look.
See, this is what you did.
Look at me. It's not your fault. It's not your fault, Brian.
But it is,
Brian.
Brian,
it's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Why does it hurt so bad?
It's not your fault.
Keeps me.
It's okay. Let it out.
It keeps me up at night.
That would be the cocaine.
The screaming never stops. It just gets louder and louder. The quieter.
So why don't you just stop? Why don't you just stop screaming? I told you that was crazy. That you just sit there in your room, fucking screaming at the top of your lungs. Like, stop it, and maybe the screaming will stop.
I've been seeing a therapist over at Columbia.
There's your problem.
At Columbia University, you know,
there's your problem right off the bat. You went to go see a fucking.
And she told me
it was your mother.
Well, she doesn't like when I say she. They told me that when I feel like this, that I need to just cross my hands, go like this, and repeat. He's not my president. He's not my president. He's not my president until it goes away. But it doesn't go away, and I keep shouting. Yet there he is, the orange man. I can't wait to wear this out on the streets and just see what kind of looks I get.
I don't know. I hope you get punched in the face. You live in New York, dude. You got some feisty liberals out there. You know what? If you really want to be down, you want to walk out there and be crazy, go cop yourself one of those your body, my choice fucking things. And walk down the streets of Manhattan, dude. Put a little camera right here on you so we can get all the close-up of you getting punched in your jaw. It's funny how, like, people are online are like, if I see someone wearing that shirt, I'll punch them straight in the face. And then you look at their profile picture. They weigh like 92 pounds. They're playing a banjo with an orange beard, no mustache. Get the fuck out of here, man. What the fuck are you
trash? Trash. Ginger trash. Probably doesn't have a
No.
soul.
They got
Oh,
mad at me
Melissa.
the other night, even though I'm gonna keep doing this. How's Mama Cat? It's Melissa. Melissa, what's up, Mama? Give my brother my love. Mama's doing great. We just opened up an Italian can of worms here. Yo, then what was I just gonna say? What were we just saying? Punched in the face.
You were talking about how much you admire me for many things, including my good hair, my nice skin, and my boyish charm.
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, it's all right though. I mean, you pretty much wrapped it up.
I thought I was talking about how bitch you was the other day when you got all upset at me and started. That's what you sound like. That's you. That's what you sounded like during the elections. He started getting mad once he heard Trump won Pennsylvania. That's what he started doing. I forgot what I was saying, but getting back to the other thing. Well, I'm getting pissed watching this zombie shit. It's the end of the world.
Getting back to what you're
right?
a bitch.
Yeah. Like it's the end of the world, and all these groups are all led by women. Like, why are these men who now have no laws, right? Now they have no laws other than their own whatever I feel like doing. What they feel like doing is, what do we do, lady? They feel like following a lady for the answers, which explains why I'm 6 fucking seasons into this shit and there's still fucking zombies walking around the woods. That explains it. Because if men were in fucking charge, if you just let the men fucking get in charge, they'll go in there to wipe out one city at a time, wipe out all the fucking zombies, retake over all those beautiful buildings that are there, right? And now you can pretty much get your choice because a lot of people have been wiped out. So you could go in and grab a mansion or something, right? Clean out the city, fortify some real actual fucking walls because men know how to build those things with bricks and shit. They could build walls and around each city.
The Masons, Gary, the Masons.
Yeah. No, instead they're living in fucking shanties. Like everybody here is living in fucking Zimbabwe or some shit. They're living in fucking shanties. There's dead bodies everywhere. And that's the reason, because that's why there's 9 seasons of this shit, because they still haven't gotten through their head. Maybe we should let the dudes fucking try to get this world back together again. And that's why everybody's fighting. That's another thing. That's why everyone's fighting. You know what I'm saying? That's like real woman-y shit. Like, we want to take over, everybody's fighting. Nobody's like, yo, let's just get our shit together. Oh, you're looking to get your shit together? Yeah, let's build something. No one's doing that. All those people got wiped out. It just bothers the shit out of me. I sit there screaming at the screen. I've been watching it for 6 fucking seasons, and these people haven't learned that these things are slow. How about you don't let them get 1 foot in front of you? And then maybe you won't get fucking killed.
I think a fence, a big wall,
Dude, somehow they get
the one I want
them
to build.
That's nothing. They're up against the fence for like weeks, just pushing. No more are coming behind them. It's the same fucking 4 zombies, and then all of a sudden, whenever they walk up to the fence, they get through the fence. I'm like, who's building these fucking fences?
Biden, bro. It's the Biden administration is building those fences, dude.
It's fucking ridiculous, dog. And I know why they didn't let men lead, because it would be a movie. It wouldn't be 9, 10 seasons. It would just be a movie. Zombies come, first couple of people get wiped out, dudes regroup, shoot all the fucking zombies in the head. And then one dude in the first season realizes if you throw the blood on you, you can walk right through them. But he never shares that secret with anybody else. Because then if you would have known that, like I said, a dude would have created a scent that you could spray on you that smells like the blood. That's another thing. 6 seasons.
And then sold it. Yeah.
6 seasons. Not a motherfucker at all has created anything new. They put the woman in charge, and now all of a sudden there's no new inventions. And I love women. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying, let's keep it real. You think Kamala if Kamala had to make the decisions for the country, you think she really would have wanted to win? You don't really want that. Men don't really want that. There's only the craziest dudes that want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck wants to run the country? And today's modern women don't even want to run their own house. That's going to get me fucking canceled right there.
It is and it should.
That's the one that did it. But it's not my fault. You don't even want to run your own house.
You texted me, not Scoop, by the way.
Oh, I texted you, not Scoop?
Yeah. King Handles in the house. Hello, King Handles.
Seymour's never gonna come back, dude. You scared him away.
No, I don't think so. I think he's lurking. And Melissa, no, I didn't want Kamala to win.
Yes,
I didn't want anybody to win.
He didn't want anyone to win. He wanted everyone to sign his name on the ballot.
I wanted.
He wanted to sign. He wanted everyone to sign his name on the ballot. He's mad he didn't win.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It is.
You know. And then people are hitting me up. Oh, Gary, you vote for him? No, you didn't vote. No, you have to vote. I would have voted for him. You're glad I didn't vote. It would have just been one more fucking vote that says we rather have him than you. You dumb fuck. You know. Is he gonna do what they said he's gonna do? Who the hell knows, man? Only time will tell.
Only time will tell.
You know what I hope happens? I hope he becomes a fucking straight up dictator and things. So I hope he does exactly what the left was pushing this whole time. I hope he pulls the old okey doke on all of us, on everybody. He pulls the okey doke on everybody. You know, when it comes time to step down in the next election, you know, and he's getting ready to concede power to the person, though they like shake hands at the White House, he just pulls out a 45 and blast him. And then all his people put guns to everyone else's heads that are like right there. And they're like, that's it, man. I'm here with it. I'm staying. What? And then the new merch starts coming out with him popping the dude or him holding a gun and shit. Everyone starts dancing like this. Everyone's got to dance like this. He becomes a crazy fucking Raymond. What's up, baby? He says, hey, there we go. It's working fine. Yeah, man.
Who dat?
Buddha. Yeah, I'll call you back. Yeah, man.
Buddha.
That's funny though, man. That'd be crazy if he actually did some crazy shit like that. Just starts taking over the whole world. You wake up one day, your whole neighborhood being raided, house by house.
Yeah, but who are they looking for? That's the question.
Everyone.
But all of
they know they're looking for you.
Are they looking?
They already know. They watch. Listen, they watch. They're looking for you. They want to give you power, though. They're looking for you for different reasons. Oh. They watched our episode and they were like, "We want this guy on our side."
All right, I'm in.
But that's okay. Dude. It's good to have it in because I still think your heart is with the righteous people. So I still think you'll be all right.
You think I can be like a double agent?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
I think I'd be a good double agent because I have the moral flexibility I think that the CIA looks for, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I could
fit in tight spaces.
I could bring crack cocaine into bad neighborhoods and sell it, but I would also smoke it too, you know? So there's like that.
They don't mind that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Well, they encourage.
And you can also fit through the chain doors, so you can get into most houses.
Oh yeah, dude, that little thing you slide.
You can squeeze right through that.
Yeah, nothing. It's my nose that's the hardest part to get through. You know, I can't
turn turn sideways though.
Yeah, but it's I gotta.
Gotta get your ears through. Do you know your ears never stop growing?
You know, I've noticed that from you. I'm like, dude, you're getting taller, and you're like, no, my ears. Hey, Jerry, are my ears getting bigger?
They never stop growing, dude. That's why you see those old men with those big lobes.
Huh. I thought they were just good listeners.
Man, it'd be dope if you had control of your lobes. Like if they helped you when you swim. That'd be dope. Imagine when you go under and swimming and your earlobes are like flapping too.
I would prefer it to be like a erotic stimulation location.
Why does everything you say got to sound so gay? You know, now that Trump's president, it's okay to say gay again.
Is it? What else?
Yeah.
What else do we bring back, dude? What else?
Retard.
Yes.
Mongoloid.
Okay.
Mongoloid. You could say that again.
Yeah. How about tramp? I've been hoping to bring tramp back for
trollop.
Trollop.
You're allowed to say trollop again. Raymond says, Brian, if they come for you, it'll be to take over the Vatican. How? By allowing yourself to be diddled by the lineage of popes to gain the secrets of the Catholicistic powers. Speaking of popes, what about that secret? Stormy says, I have never stopped saying gay. That's right, Stormy. That's why you're a long time listener, because you're a rebel. Raymond says, can we say bundle of sticks again?
Gay!
Well, I think so, right? Because that dude just threw the faggot bomb out there in that script we just saw.
Well, that's, you know.
That's something Guinea, ex-Guinea. What you say it was? What's the name of it?
Yeah, it's Equatorial Guinea. That's the country. When they call Italians Guineas, that's what they're saying we are.
Oh.
People from that country.
Oh. Well, shit, man. Are you proud of that dude?
Well, a little bit. I'm not gonna lie,
right?
I'm a little proud. I mean,
because he wasn't just
banging,
banging, dude. He wasn't just banging chicks, man. He was banging powerful people's chicks.
Yes,
his bodyguard. That's a dumb move. That's a dumb move. To bang your bodyguard's lady. The bodyguard finds out you're banging his lady. He don't say nothing. He just says, "Let's go. We got to take you this place," and then he steps down and lets you get killed. You need your bodyguard, dog. That's a dick that's not letting the dude make decisions. His dick is in charge of that whole thing. He probably straps up like a helmet onto his helmet. You know what I'm saying? Nah, because they're not paying him. Raymond says, dude is truly a gigolo. They're not paying him, Raymond. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just banging.
They're getting paid. You know? What's that dick like, G?
Yo, man. Fucking Buddha is insane. He calls me. I tell him I'll call you back. I'm doing the podcast. Am I talking to a woman? He says, hey, bro, how are you?
Do
you really think I'm going to start texting you? I just told you I was doing the podcast, my brother.
He's doing it on purpose.
Or should that be my sister? I really feel like all you motherfuckers, especially you, dog, need to stop fucking the soy. Stay away from the soy. Okay? Stay away from the soy, man. Stop watching any movie made after 2005 or 2000. Fuck it. Stick to 90s and 80s fucking movies so you could understand what it means to have testosterone in you. Okay? Loosen up the pants, especially if you big, man. Big motherfuckers in tight-fitting pants don't work, dog. Don't work. All right? You want to start rocking fucking some tight-fitted pants, then fucking get a little shorter and you know, then talk to me. Big motherfuckers rocking tight pants. Motherfuckers use that testosterone. You know, take some pills if you got it, but get it in you. Fucking men are starting to tell stories like they're filled with estrogen. They start to tell a story and you're like, whatever happened to getting to the point? You're telling me a story and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You know, what's going on, man? You're brainwashed by the Ego commercial, dog. That's where I remember the first time I ever remembered.
You're brainwashed by the Ego commercial, man.
Yeah, dude, you need to let go.
On some frozen breakfast from the 90s.
Yeah, man, let go your ego, son. Yeah. And if you wonder what I'm saying, why I say that is because I remember how many years ago.
Poor boy.
I was probably like 25. So we're talking about 30 years ago, right? When this started, when the seed started to get planted. I remember watching an Ego commercial where, you know, it was just like making the man look like an idiot. You know, he wakes up to make his family breakfast and then he keeps getting distracted by stupid shit. And then he looks at the clock and everyone's waking up and he didn't make breakfast yet. So he throws a whole bunch of Egos into the fucking thing and then and he puts it out and they go, oh, Dad, thanks for breakfast. And the wife's like, yeah, it must have took you long to make. You know, it's like I'm sitting there going, what the fuck are we talking about? This dude can't make breakfast for his family. He woke up on time. If you're going to give up your time when you're probably the one going out there every day to work, not in Brian's situation, but most cases, the man going out there to work, and now I'm going to wake up early to make you breakfast. You think I'm not going to make the breakfast? So I saw that, and I that was the first time I said, something's wrong with that. And then that followed up with the yogurt commercial where the chick was on the phone, and she's naming all these different flavors. Yeah, I had something cake and vanilla swirl this. And he's in the refrigerator. And all that's in the refrigerator is yogurt. And he's moving the yogurt because he can't realize that all the things she's saying she ate are the flavors of the yogurt, which I can notice just the minute they open the refrigerator. But this dumbass man is fucking digging through, and then she goes, honey, what are you doing? And he's holding the yogurts like, what? I'm looking for the food that you... Come on, man. Come on, man. What the man should have said was, why the fuck is there so much yogurt in my fucking refrigerator? There's not a 6-pack of beer. There's no meats, not even cold cuts. All you got in here is fucking yogurt. No, that wasn't the commercial. The commercial was he was the asshole, not the fucking... Come on, man. Let go your ego. It's time to be a man again. It's time to be again, Brian.
Raymond says, sounds like a campaign agenda for the next 4 years to come. Let's make men again. MMA.
Yeah, there you go. Or pronounce m. The other day, my man asked me, yo, do you really got a cousin, that's kind of downy? And I go, yeah, I got a cousin who's kind of downy, man. I said, in fact, he did that 24andMe thing. And he goes, 24andMe, you mean 23andMe? I said, no, he got the extra chromosome, right? It's 24andMe. It winds up. I said, it winds up because from a long lineage of retards that date all the way back to slavery. I said, the movie is actually pronounced Django. And what's crazy is that just came out of my head. Well, I didn't even think about it. I was just talking, and these are the words that came out of my head. I was because because from a long lineage of retards. Dates all the way back to slavery. The movie's actually pronounced Django.
I think it should be Django.
See, now you're just being like malicious. That's wrong. I'm wrong. It's like I'm trying to get canceled.
Well,
Can you get canceled anymore?
You can. You're not famous enough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess
maybe you've already been canceled. Maybe that's what. Maybe
I am canceled. Yeah.
Right.
Like, who am I to know I'm not canceled? It's not like people are pouring into my shows.
Yeah. Dude, that's probably it. You probably just been canceled. You've been canceled. How long you been doing comedy?
52 years.
Yeah, but on stage, how long you been doing comedy?
51.
So you've been canceled for like 47 years.
Yeah, probably, man.
Essentially.
My parents canceled me a long time ago.
Wow.
When they drove me out to Bear Mountain and left me out in the woods. I didn't see them for another 4 years, dude. It took me a long time to make my way back. And I got lost and was raised by bears and wolves. Yeah. The bears found me annoying, so they gave me off to the wolves and promised they wouldn't kill them.
Is that why you howl at a full moon?
Yes. That, and I'm also 1/4
Cherokee.
Werewolf. Cherokee. I go, oh. We're gonna change the title of this fucking show to Please Cancel Me. Downey no longer sounds like a kind of version after that one. No, it is. It's 100%. No, it is. That's a no. I want to make one thing clear. When I say Downey, which is a word that I created, I mean it as a term of endearment. Don't go twisting my fucking words around, okay? Like you did with the word gay, because it used to mean happy. All right. Now you can't even say it because everybody's like, ooh, he's a gay. Okay. Or if I want to go out and smoke a faggot, you can't say that anymore either. Right. Don't go doing that to Downey. Downey is a word of endearment and love.
By that, do you mean step outside and grab a cigarette?
Yes.
Or do you mean step outside with a gun?
Question asked and answered.
And kill a homosexual.
Question asked and answered.
I
told you what I mean. I told you what I mean.
I think you meant step
Downey,
outside.
And Downey, I want to make it clear. Downey is a term of endearment, and fuck anyone who says anything else. You can give everything else a nickname. Okay. I didn't do that. Your joke did. Downy is a term of endearment.
But I think if you have a show on Netflix talking about your love, you're open for criticism.
And here's the thing: everything I say is in love.
Then
okay. If you don't, some people don't realize this, man. For me to check my DNA, I got to go to 23 and a half because I have a half of an extra chromosome.
Is that why you have that? I don't have. Is that why you have that third nipple?
I'm halfway there.
Is that why you have the third nipple?
Yeah, dude.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
on the back of my neck. Is it really a nipple? If it's on the back of your neck, even though it really looks like a nipple, but
I've seen milk out of it.
The point I'm trying to make is
it has an areola.
I just want to make one thing clear before people start bugging out. Everything I say is in love. All right. Even when I say downer, and even when I make jokes, it's inclusion. When I make jokes of them, is because I don't see them as less than. I don't see them as somebody that needs my protection from words, because I mean nothing in malice. I'm making fun because they too are beautiful people. Okay. And King Handler says Gary uses the same excuse to skip the TSA line at the airport. I never skip the line at the airport, dog, because I don't want to raise no red flags. I want to go through nice and smooth. I never go through that woo thing. I always make them frisk me. You know, and the minute they touch me, I either go, or I go, do it slow. This way they feel uncomfortable, and then they let me right through. You know, there's methods to the madness, dog. There's methods to the madness.
I really like when you do that thing when you start drooling on yourself when we're out in public. You know,
well, I only do that when I get pulled over.
You get that, yeah, the blank stare, and the drool starts to come out a little bit.
They say, you know why I pulled you over? And I look at them like this. No. The Django. I couldn't stop saying it after that, and now I'm gonna be saying it all night.
That was earlier today. You said that?
No, I said this 2 days ago, and I've been saying it for 3 days.
Yeah. I'm sure.
What really
I'm sure everyone who's seen you over the past couple of days has been loving that.
Yeah, I can't stop because I'm bugging out on the fact that literally just poured out of my mouth like in one ebb and flow without me even thinking.
That's
of what
the
I was
half
saying.
a chromosome, dude. That's what
that
it
half
is.
a chromosome.
Yeah, dude. It was active. It was active that day.
Yes.
You know why? It's probably because you were a little too close.
Some people have a third eye.
Waves.
I have a half a chromosome and a third nipple. That's what it is. You know,
yeah. You really do like apple juice too, don't you?
It's pronounced apple juice. Start saying things right, dude. You sound ignorant. Apple juice. Apple juice also is acceptable.
I heard you dressed up as a moo-moo for Halloween this year. Yeah.
What's a moo-moo?
You know, with the spots. Everyone else calls them cows, but the Downies call them moo-moos.
It's pronounced momos. Come on, dude. You sound ignorant right now. Raymond says, I'll catch you guys on Rumble for the next episode. Pew,
pew, pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, man. Raymond knows how this episode is going to go. It's already taken down. Raymond knows, man. Everything's going to Timor. Welcome back, baby. You didn't miss much, man. You know. Yeah. You know, you didn't miss much, but I think Brian wants to apologize to you for making you feel very uncomfortable the other day. All right. You invited him over to watch the fucking elections, and then you became like the weird fucking grandfather, and someone mentioned his dead grandkid, and I told you not to say that name at the table. And now Timor has to sit there and act like nothing just happened.
I think Timor was trying to mediate.
He was. And you didn't like that because you were very liberal that night and he was making sense. And you know you were not liking it. That's why you were like,
Timor, judgment call?
He didn't like it. Timor knows you bitched out. It's okay, but we made up immediately.
Yeah. It was nice. I had a candle lit. You missed it. The candle went out. So we set the tone.
The candle went out. Is that symbolic that you no longer have love for me?
No, that means your rambling is over.
Oh, or does it mean you're running out of oxygen in your little box that you call a house? I better open a window, dog. Devo says, I don't think I had a chance to mediate. Oh, but you did. Because of you, Timur, he actually stayed on another 20-something minutes to make a bigger fool of himself.
Dude, daddy's home. That's all I can say.
Yeah, and let me tell you something, man. If he's handing out spankings, I think you should get in that line, dog.
We should get a Diddy's home shirt. That's what we need.
No, we should say Diddy's at Disney. We should get a shirt that says Diddy's at Disney. And then put like a Walt Disney thing over the prison, the Brooklyn prison.
I survived Diddy at Disney 2024.
See, I like this comment. I'm gonna read it like this. Timur says, "Whoop, LOL." I just had to do that. I'm feeling frisky today. Look at that. Yeah.
No, Mercury's in retrograde, and the extra chromosome really starts to flare up around this time.
Jason Scoop is in DC right now. He's supposed to be on the show, but he's in DC, doing his Trump thing right now.
Did we book him? We booked him for the show?
No. We didn't book him. He was here last night. He jumped on the show last night.
Did he? He was in AC last night?
Yeah.
Oh,
the show was amazing last night, man. He killed it.
Cool.
That kid is a beast, man. I
don't think I've ever seen him perform stand-up.
You've never seen him perform stand-up? Oh, yo, he's
maybe once at the Pair, but I don't think so.
His fucking Trump shit is so good, dude. His Biden shit. Oh, he had some Kamala shit that he did. Yo, he could just do impressions. The dude is amazing.
It's a cool talent. It's a very cool talent.
Yeah, and he's young. He's got he should have a whole long life ahead of him to use that talent. I'm a late bloomer. I didn't have sex till I was 33.
I know. And you had your first daughter at 27.
20, actually. King Anna says the Parrot sounds like a ratchet strip club. What's the Parrot?
What Parrot?
The Parrot sounds like a ratchet strip club.
It does. The Parrot.
It does, yes. Yeah. But what's the Parrot?
Who said Parrot?
I don't know.
Parrot? Why Parrot?
What Parrot? Why Parrot?
Parrot what?
Parrot what?
Parrot.
Parrot.
Maybe that's what they're saying when there's.
Maybe that's what they're saying. Maybe that's what they're saying. That's what you sound like. That's you right there. That's you right there. That's what you sound like when you talk. You sound like you should have fucking gizzards hanging from your neck. Timur says, was thinking about you guys with the Trump charges. How's that shake out? That's what you sound like, Timur. That's what he's saying you sound like.
I know you are, but what am I?
Well, here's what I think. First of all, they're going to drop the other two. They already said they're moving to dismiss them. The one that he was found guilty on is in appeals. I think he's going to win the appeals. They did a whole lot of legal shit just to get that shit to pop off anyway. And the first one he got over. So just like everything else, I think it'll go away. And here's the thing. You know what else I think is going to stop? The attempts on his life. Because if he dies, then they got Vance. And Vance is a younger. Yeah, I feel like he's a much more
stronger, closeted. He's more of a closeted.
Might be the Antichrist.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Allegedly,
you've seen his. He doesn't look like I can trust him. He looks slimy, doesn't he?
Nah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
he doesn't.
He looks slimy.
He's one of them dudes that doesn't look slimy until you find out he's slimy. He doesn't look slimy till his mugshot. You see his mugshot, and you're like, "How didn't I see that?" You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's those dudes that when you see them, you're like, he's intelligent, he's smart, he's quick, he's witty, he's, and then like one day you find out he's some psychopath, and then he's in the picture,
and he's banging he's banging everyone's
and he's
wife.
Look at that picture right there, dog. He look like he's doing a commercial for condoms. That one right there, right? He look like he's like Trojans. Yeah. If you're going to bang powerful women, you need Trojans. Mandango edition. That's what he looks like, yo.
Ooh.
So only 4 of the 100 charges made it through. No, 4 of the indictments. He was found guilty on, I think, 34 46,
counts.
34 counts.
Yeah, I think it's 34.
He was found guilty on 34 counts in one of the indictments. 2 of the indictments are going away. The other one, went to court, was found, whatever.
So you're saying there are only 4 indictments are going to stick?
No. 2 of the indictments are going away. They're moving to dismiss him.
Mm-hmm.
The second indictment that he got, he already went to trial for, and he was found guilty on, what was it? You said 36 charges.
Yeah, that was the Stormy
36.
Daniels case.
So he was found guilty on 36 counts, whatever it was, which is more than any serial killer that's ever walked the earth.
Sure. But as it stands, regardless of that, as it stands, we have a president-elect who's been convicted of, those are felony charges or misdemeanor charges? Charges.
I think they were felonies. Yeah, I think they were felonies. Which, if you have 36 felonies and they don't just scoop you and put you in jail, says a lot. It says a lot about the felonies he had. They weren't even actual felonies. It was all fucking contrived.
She's hot, dude.
What happened?
She's hot.
Who's
Stormy.
hot? Stormy? Let's see.
Yeah.
I never really seen her. Let's see what you consider hot.
Bro, come on. First stripper, bro. First stripper.
I mean, she looks like a stripper.
Right.
You mean for a stripper? She looks like a stripper.
So she's hot for a stripper.
I like strippers that don't really look like strippers. I like strippers that look like they're doing it for college, or like, to help their family pay the bills. I like those strippers.
No.
Yeah, I want strippers.
I want one on meth, dude. I
want strippers who strip with purpose. Timur says, isn't she a porn star? Yes, she is, Timur. How did you know that? Raven Robles says, I'm curious how that dude convinced so many women. What more can he offer if they are already with men of power?
That cock, Ray. That cock.
Well, yeah, because a lot of times, those dudes who want power, it's usually because they have little dick complex.
Or they're phenoics. You know what I'm saying?
So, or they like little, or they like little dinglings, or they prefer,
adult dinglings.
BBPs.
Ooh, there's a lot of in Central Africa, dude.
Yeah, so that could be it. So,
yeah.
Because then why is he still alive with all those powerful men? Think
about it.
Think about it, dude. These are a bunch of powerful men. I don't give a fuck. How did he last a day? How did he last a day?
It was only a fortnight.
Oh, a fortnight. That's right.
Yeah.
How did he last a fortnight? How did he last a fortnight? How, Sway? You don't have the answers, Sway. You don't have the answers.
I do. And I think what's going on right now is they're trying to think of how they want to seek their retribution, because a crime like this, you can't.
They should put him in the town square. You remember how they do the dudes like this? They put that thing on him like this. They should put him in the town square and put 2 of his balls in the side holes and let his pecker hang out the front hole. And have him.
Dude, everybody's wife is going to be sucking that cock, dude.
Well, they're going to have to keep their wives at home.
Wow,
learn to train that bitch.
Hard. Listen, bro, if that cock is out on the street and it's there for the taking.
Well, you don't just let it dangle. You put a hood on it. You put a cage on it.
A chastity
with a lock.
Ooh.
Yeah.
See, that's better. That's better.
Because then that's
better.
Yes, because then everyone's being punished. The chicks get to look at it, but they don't get to ride it.
Oh, that's great, dude.
It's like being too short for the ride. Yes. It's like you wait online and then you get there and it says if you're not this tall and you're this tall, you're like, fuck, I can't get on the ride. And then, of course, he's there
and they've
wishing his dick will be moving in there like a magnet, going toward all the women that come by, just wiggling in it, shaking the cage like a wild fucking Tasmanian devil.
And they have Soviet loudspeakers playing the sex tape audio loud for everyone to hear.
No, they just keep playing Break for Love. Break. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 for love. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 break. Yeah, man. That's what they should do. See, once again, Brian, you have all the solutions.
I know.
All the solutions.
That's what I'm saying.
And like you cover the ball bags, but here's what you do. You let the men pay like a small fee to uncover them and punch them. So that by the time he's done, his dick don't look that big because his balls are so inflated from all the punches that he took.
Ooh, that's rough, dude.
Yeah, man. See, dude, they need to let us distribute pain and justice.
Torture
and justice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good name of a fucking movie. Torture and Justin. Stormy says Brian's a problem solver. Yes.
Torture and Justin.
And Justin.
That's what you said. It sounded like you said torture
and justice. Torture and justice.
They're like
justice.
Justice.
If you can't understand me, learn to speak Spanish.
Dude, I want you to speak a language. It's not my fault.
You heard how silent that was?
It's not my fault. You barely graduated from high school.
I didn't graduate.
I wasn't there, dude. I
didn't barely graduate from high school.
I wasn't.
I didn't barely graduate from high school. I didn't graduate from high school. Learn how to speak, man.
That's true. And if Gary, if I would have been there on my watch, you would have graduated. You would have graduated. Through.
I could have did it. I didn't want to do it.
I just didn't want to.
I had shit to do, so
I could have been a rocket scientist too, but I just didn't want to.
That's right. If I wanted to, that's why I'm not that shit. Because how come you're not a fucking accountant? I didn't.
Because you didn't want to suck that dick, Gary. And you know how selfish that is. You know how selfish that is. That Sam and me and Jasmine, we all had to suffer because you were too selfish. You were too prideful to just get down on your knees and suck Harvey Weinstein's cock. And it was presented to you, Tom Cruise, Diddy.
Yeah, but dude, it was
they were all there. They were all there. All you got to do is open your mouth and tug on them a little bit, dude.
But it was only getting me a background actor.
You told me that story.
I was only going to be bum number 2.
But from bum number 2, you would became bum number 1. And then from bum number 1, you would have honed your dick sucking skills, bro. You could have been the best.
But then how would that affect you?
Kevin Hart. Because then I wouldn't have to suck the dick. I could just be
associated
to your
I wouldn't even known you. Because I met you in Atlantic City.
You could have sucked the dick.
And I met you through Mike Merck. So if I already had did that, that means I would have had dough. There'd be no reason to talk to Mike Merck whatsoever, and I would have never met you.
Good blowjobs.
You would have just been a fan.
His blowjobs are the best.
I wouldn't know, man.
How do you think I got to start working?
How do I think? Yeah, I question how the hell you got in so quick with the payroll and everything. I was actually surprised. Now it all makes sense.
I'm a guinea, bro. I'm like in Gonga.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying that I fucked everyone. I don't get what that
means.
I'm saying I fucked everyone's wife, bro. That's what I'm saying. All of them.
That dude should have a national holiday.
Thanksgiving, dog.
King Handler says, just turn on closed captions.
I don't even know what that's in reference to.
Hey, Church Street. Yuck. And I think that you could actually use that for anything we've been talking about so far. Probably. Maybe.
I don't know. I think this Ngonga guy's a gangster, bro. I don't know, bro. That's like that's the fucking wildest shit I've ever heard, bro. Dude, it'd be like some guy who's the head of the SEC, some financial guy, bang Trump's wife, the head of the Secret Service wife, his brother's wife. It would be like
if Jeffrey Epstein banged all their wives, and when they found the tapes, all their wives were in there
instead of the children
doing anal.
See?
And milking the moon.
That's the problem. That's the problem. You bang someone's wife, they tell everyone about it. You bang their kid, everyone's all hush hush, bro. It's just topsy turvy.
You know what, man? The dudes I don't get mad. You know what's funny is I think the dudes are more mad if they see their lady getting having more fun. You know, like she never made that sound with me. You know, she never gives me anal. Yeah. You know, that dude's 7 times my size, and she always said I was too big.
Yeah, and with Epstein, they're like, dude, summer camp was too expensive. This dude took him to the Bahamas for free. I mean, like, come on.
Look, this is what I gotta say because now that Trump now that the elections are behind us, whew, thank you for that. I feel like people now need to go back to shutting the fuck up. Not everybody. I'm just saying, like all these rich motherfuckers that are coming out and saying, "Oh, I was abused," or this or that. Look, if you went platinum, shut up. I only want to hear from you if you went gold. You know what I'm saying? If you only went gold, then yeah, they didn't keep up their end of the bargain, which I don't know what that is, you know, because like I always say, you know, I don't want to be sucking 7 dicks famous, but you know, if I drink enough liquor, I might be kiss one nut with my eyes closed real quick and we never talk about it again famous. That's gold. You want to go platinum? If you went platinum, shut up. They kept up their end of the bargain.
I just wish you would. I just wish you would have swallowed your pride and.
Yeah, man.
Load,
all pun intended. Swallow your pride. Let's see what Raymond said, man. Raymond says that dude must have been a runner-up to everyone in his country years ago and is now getting revenge on all those men. Well, maybe he just hates his mother. You know, I'm going to get a little Freudian on that.
You think so? I'm not a big fan of Freud.
Maybe his mother used to fuck for coconuts or something, you know, and he used to have to sit outside the shanty and listen to his mother wailing away. And now maybe that's why he goes after powerful. And maybe it was powerful men that did it, you know, because maybe back then, you know, I don't know what they got, kings,
pharaohs, czars.
Maybe they would come with a whole whole horse load of coconuts, unload them in front of the house, and then go in and bust their coconuts. So now then his revenge plot was he was going to get into politics, you know, and then use his big dick to pay back.
Dude, what a great story. We got to write that movie.
I hate,
bro. It's like 400 or 500, and that's all we know about, dude. This dude's body count is like almost he's at like 1,000. He's given
what was his name? Holmes.
Who
was that dude? Larry Holmes.
Larry Holmes. Who are you talking about?
Not Larry Holmes. Who's
Larry
that
Johnson?
Old actor? That old porn star that everyone used to always talk about.
Ron Jeremy.
No, not Jeremy, man. That fat. You know, he was a fucking he was so bad, dude. He sexually assaulted porn stars.
Right?
Like that's like, how bad do you gotta be when you know you're gonna get to do what you want to do and you still take it? That right there, and mind you, one of the ugliest motherfuckers to ever be seen on screen. I feel bad for any woman who ever agreed. And that only goes to show you how nasty a bitch will be if you got a big dick, because the dude was a disgusting slob. And he was one of the biggest porn stars. Raymond said, we've dug deeper into this man's accusations than he dug into the woman of his country. Oh. Well, no, I don't think we've even touched the tip.
John Holmes, Church Street.
The mind.
John
Holmes. There you go. Thank you, Church and Street. And I hope you are doing well, my brother. We need to talk. Yeah, dude, my mind is quick today. Get this motherfucker on mic, yo. Oh, look, here's one right here. Look, man, I got to get on stage tonight, yo. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Yesterday was dope. We had Donnell Rawlings out here, man. He packed the place in. I think we had like 500, maybe 600. So that was cool. You know, a gentleman, a scholar. When I met him, the first thing he said to me was, "You look like you used to break dance."
Really?
Yeah.
Did you say, "Hold up, let me go get my cardboard"?
I took it as a challenge, dude. I took his heart out his chest, showed it to everybody in the room, and then put that shit back in. I ate it, regurgitated it, put it back in his chest. No, I was on the 9 o'clock show.
He stick around or no?
He was supposed to come up, but I didn't expect him to come up, and he didn't.
Yeah.
But a cool dude. Very cool dude.
Nice.
Yeah. I think he might have been shorter than me. Or my height. It's hard to say. But I think he might have been a little shorter. Short dude.
But you were on at least.
I took a picture with him. I don't know. Well, that's usual.
Yeah. So it might have been hard to tell.
It might have been hard to tell. Yeah, we might have been the same height now that I think about it, but definitely a cool dude. You know, I told him I saw him during COVID at the Fields.
Oh,
You know, and then he started just sharing all kinds of crazy stories and shit about when they were playing there. It was cool. Big up to him, man. He did his thing, and big up to Jason Scoop for dropping in. You know, we love the drop-ins, man. We love the drop-ins over at AC Jokes.
Love the drop in, hate the pop in.
Yeah, love the drop in, hate the pop in.
I like a pop in, dude.
I actually do like a pop in. You popped in on me the other day, and then the other day, Alex, big up to Alex. He popped in on me, man. It was right after we had the fight. I think he came in to check. I think he hit me up to check on me. First words out of his mouth is, "What's up with Brian, man? What did he want Kamala to win?" Yeah, because that was you. That was you. You sounded like they're gonna take our abortion rights. That's you, dude. That's what you sound like.
I was worried about that.
That's what you sound like. That's you.
I'm glad you think so highly of me.
I love you regardless because, dude, I am very acceptable and tolerant. I will tolerate you. And it's funny when they talk about tolerance, like that's
You're
a good
ridicule.
thing.
Yeah,
I like when they talk about tolerance, like it's a good thing. You know what it means
tolerance,
to tolerate somebody? You have to be more tolerant. You know what it means to tolerate somebody?
Put up with your bullshit.
Put up with your bullshit. That's what it means.
I'm the tolerant one, dude. I'm the tolerant one.
And all I'm saying is,
I'm the tolerant one.
Okay, that's true. I think we're both a little tolerant.
Oh,
no, I'm not.
Sure.
I'm not tolerant with you at all. You're the tolerant one. You put up with my shit.
No,
you do. Because there is no shit you give me. I don't care. As long as you hit me up and go, "Are you good to go at this time?" I'll always come back. And I'll be like, "Sure, let's go." But if if you stop tolerating me, then it's like there's no show. Because you're not gonna see me come up and be like, "I'm alone today because Brian no longer tolerated me." Y'all made up? Want me to cancel that shit?
No, hit.
Oh, cancel it. Oh, yeah, nah. Yeah, I forgot to call you. Yeah, no reason to, call that back.
The thing we talked about, forget about it.
Yeah, that thing we talked about, forget about it. Yeah, I'll take care of it myself after I get him a donut on the late night. Cannoli. Yeah, now we made it. Were you there, Church? Were you there that night with us when he got all liberal on us? When he turned into a lib, right before our very fucking eyes, too. It was like a transformation. It was a transformation. Every time Trump won a state, he became more liberal. It was crazy. Like blue in the face. And now he's all red, and I don't know if it's because he came to his senses or he's just embarrassed.
Daddy's home.
Shit. When his vagina blossomed
into a little golden flower.
He took a close-up of it and put it on his Instagram. So if anybody wants to see it, it looks a lot like a beautiful bunghole.
I'm only 17, so don't look.
It's fucking awesome, man. Oh, did you hear about the 4B movement?
Which one's that?
The 4B movement is that women are now saying not to have sex with men, not to date men, not to marry men, and not to have babies with men for 4 years. In what do they call that? In solidarity.
Solidarity. You know what's gonna happen? There's gonna
whatever
be a
this
lot
shit
of
is
women
called.
getting
Super protest. In protest. And I'm sitting.
They're all gonna be like Elaine and Seinfeld.
And all I'm thinking is, I am so cool with that. I am so cool with that. I am so cool with women making you work for it. I'm so cool with that. I came from a time when you saw a dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he had like more than one chick. If he had one chick already, you were like, that dude got game. You know what I'm saying? If he had more than one, you'd be like, this motherfucker got game, yo. Now it's like, you know, they just throwing it around, you know, and say what you want. The dude's not even in the fucking White House yet. And already, look at that. He's on his way to lower the abortion rate. You know what I'm saying? If these bitches ain't fucking, then they're not getting pregnant, then boom, look at that. Abortion rate drops, you know? And I'm thinking he's the first president to, you know, turn a hoe into a housewife. This motherfucker's changing the world, dude. And people don't even realize it. He's changing the world, dog.
And yet he will usher
Name any other president that turned hoes into housewives. And then it's so funny because they were talking about how that he was going to make them into the bridesmaids. Remember that? No, he was turning housewives into hoes. JFK did exactly the opposite. Okay. JFK was out there. That's what JFK was doing.
after he fucked Pocahontas.
And now they're all shaving their heads too.
Nice, dude.
You know, but it's funny because once again, if you look at
solidarity for the kids with chemo,
if you look at the chicks who are doing it, you know, it's like I don't think you're gonna have a problem at all. You can go 8 years. Don't worry about it. You'll be straight. I don't think you're gonna be breaking no hearts. Bitches got mustaches like mine. There was one chick saying, "Don't have sex with men," and I'm like you were. Get the fuck out of here. Bullshit, garbage. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit, garbage. That's what it is. Oh, Esco just sent me a clip. Save attachment. All right. Clip from the other night.
Oh, nice.
I'll be posting a clip soon. Church says black population still at 13%. Planned Parenthood is in full effect.
Full effect.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, I feel like
Django.
There was like, I want to see how many abortions were performed by, how many abortions performed by Planned Parenthood since beginning.
Since the beginning? Oh, you talking
Planned Parenthood started.
It's a genocide. Crazy. And it's crazy how many
ChatGPT doesn't want to tell me.
Yeah, no doubt. Don't want to, you know, it's not a rat. That's what it should say. I'm not a rat. You know. What about here's the thing. We were talking about the popes earlier. What about that secret pope thing that remember that thing that we were looking at that talked about like some secret pope shit where they have all the things of all the popes that go in, and after this pope, it says there's no other pope placed there, and it just says end of the world or some shit. Remember that thing we were talking about?
I don't.
I think it's called the secret something of popes, and they're supposed to predict, and supposedly they have predicted all the popes, you know, up into the pope that they have now, and then afterwards, right after this pope, it says end of the world, which is also the prediction
Prophecy of popes.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. And then there's also that book about Trump's son, Barron the Time Traveler.
I know, that's weird, dude.
And that's weird too, because it says he's the last president. His pops would be the last president. Crazy. It talks about the attempt of his life and all that. I mean, those are things that make you go,
Is this a prophecy of St. Archbishop Malachi concerning the Supreme Pontiffs? 112 cryptic phrases in Latin, which purport to predict the Catholic popes, along with a few anti-popes, beginning with Celestine II, first published in 1595. Giving accurate description of popes up to around 1590 and lack of accuracy for the popes that follow.
Oh. They allege it's what? Pseudo.
Oh, sorry.
Dude jumps around like it's
pseudo pictographic fabrication. It was fake.
All right. Well, that's what they're saying. They don't want to know the truth. Put a link for that if you can.
Yeah, just send it.
Yeah. But there's a whole thing about that, and they don't want you to know. But you could dig into that yourself, man.
Oh yeah, dude, it does. Yeah, hold on a second.
You know.
Get to the bottom of
But then it's the same thing with the Barron thing too. They say that he's the last president. So let's see what happens. Like I said,
so I got to the end of the list, and then it goes 111th Pope, Glory of the Olive, and that's Benedict.
Yeah.
Proponents of the prophecies generally try to draw a connection between Benedict and the Olivetan order to explain this motto. And the Olivetan orders are formerly known as Order of Our Lady of Mount Olivet, a monastic order founded in 1313, recognized in 1344. And they use the rule of Saint Benedict, are members of the Benedictine Confederation. So, but he's named. He's named after that guy. Pope Benedict was the guy who founded this order, the Olive, Glory of the Olive. So Glory of the Olive, he's glorifying the guy who created the Olive Order, which is Benedict with his name.
Okay.
But then I think there isn't one after. It says after that, in the Lignum Vitae, the line in Persecutione Extreme SRE sedibit forms a separate sentence and paragraph of its own. While it's often read as part of Peter the Roman prophecy, other interpreters view it as a separate, incomplete sentence explicitly referring to the additional popes between Glory of the Olive and Peter the Roman. Oh, Peter the Roman was the last one. Peter the Roman, who will pasture his sheep in many tribulations, and when these things are finished, the city of Seven Hills will be destroyed, and the dreadful judge will judge his people. The end. Is that what you're talking about?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So many analyses of the prophecy note that is open to interpretation, that additional popes would come between the glory of the Olive and Peter the Roman, right? But popular speculation by proponents of the prophecy attaches prediction to Benedict's successor. Since Francis' election as Pope, proponents on the internet forums have been striving to link him to the prophecy.
Yo, Church, are you still there, Church? Let me know if you're still there, because I got a question for you.
Raymond wants to know the city of Seven Hills. That's Rome. There's 7 hills in the city. That's what it's known as. Like Paris, the city of lights. New York, the city that never sleeps. Philly, the city of brotherly love.
Gay.
I like Philly, man. I'm not going to diss Philly. Philly always good to me. And every time I went out there, never been robbed.
That's because you got out. You got out of the car.
Did Church Street comment? Is he still there?
He did not. No.
All right. If you're still there, comment. I want to be still there. Yeah. Check it out, dude. Do you think that Trump is the one they speak of when they speak of us being on the brink of war, and there will be a man who will come and put an end to that, and they will worship him, and they'll put him look at him as the savior? Because I will say this, he does distribute what no other president, people are kind of cultish. There's a cultish
100%
feel, not like cult, but there's this thing like he's the savior, and even a lot of Christians are doing that shit, and it's crazy. I'm like, what do you think? You think I'm on the right track on that, Church, or you think I'm just totally bugging out? Because your opinion does matter to me. I'll stop talking about it. But I don't know, man. I've got a feeling deep inside. Oh, yeah.
That's probably a kidney stone.
I got a feeling I can't hide. Oh, no.
It's a kidney stone, bro. That's what you're feeling deep inside.
Oh, no. You don't know that song, do you? What you know about I Got a Feeling? You don't know that song because you ain't a Beatle fan, son. Even though they were down with Aleister Crowley and part of the propaganda machine as well. But still made good music.
The devil's undefeated. He's got
a
he's got a couple hits on the charts at all times.
Say what you want about the devil. He hasn't made a really good movie in years and hasn't really produced a good rock band or hip hop band in ages.
I know, dude. It's because he's
lazy. He's gotten lazy. He's got more things to attend to. It's the end of the world. It's the end of the world. They already played their part. He doesn't need good artists anymore.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. There's no more influencing to be done. It's already done.
He was such an artist.
Such an artist, right? He made some good music.
Kiss, right? We were talking about Kiss the other day. Painted faces, hair, tongues, heels. Now he's like
Detroit Rock City.
How about you
Love Gun?
How about you
grab a hold of my
head?
love gun?
Why don't you shave your head and dye your grow a mustache and dye it blue. Like, where's the creativity, Diablo? Come on.
Dude, you talking shit, man. He gonna fuck you up.
He ain't gonna fuck me up. You know why?
Why?
Because I got him. I
Oh,
said,
all right.
I am protected, son. I'm protected.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Checking, bitch. Just checking,
But
bitch.
but I ain't
Nah, don't start showing me graven images and shit, dog. 'Cause that's
I
when you're
have-
gonna lose me.
I have my pagan ambulance on though, just in case, too.
Just in case.
You know,
you
yeah,
got
you know
your
what I mean.
pagan-
I got a cross hanging up, but I got evil eye blockers all over the place.
I
you
got
know
this
what I'm
guy
saying?
on it, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's cool, bro. You know, I'll keep it around.
Did Raymond says I wouldn't say. Oh, he goes, nah. Supposedly the dude you speak of comes out of Europe. Trump is a clown. We're literally idiocracy. Yeah, but no doubt that don't mean he can't come out of Europe. That don't mean he can't come out of Europe. I'm just saying there's someone before.
But what if the Europe we think
It
of
doesn't mean
isn't actually Europe? Because there are also theories
different
that
maps and shit that this is part of Europe.
Well,
I
no,
don't know. It's just shit.
that the Egyptians, right, or the people who built the pyramids were also over here a long, long time ago, and that the Middle East or Jerusalem, like it could not actually be that location. There's other people think that it was in the U.S., Florida specifically. The Garden of Eden. People think it was in Florida.
Yeah. So maybe they put this dude in to run next time and he wins.
Mm-hmm. And dude, Trump is in Florida. Maybe Florida is the real Europe. Maybe that Garden of Eden is actually West Palm Beach.
So Trump is a clown. Did you vote? Raymond says, I wouldn't say he's gotten lazy. I think our humanity has decayed more over the generations. Yeah, it doesn't take as much. Yeah. Also like Sodom and Gomorrah, says Raymond. Yeah, dude, I think you're right on that. I think it doesn't take as much anymore. He doesn't why be good if you don't have to be that good?
You look at comedy's a perfect example. You can do some shitty crowd work clips, not have any good material, or do a couple skits, and you can, the room gets filled with mediocrity.
Ooh,
that happens all over the place. Dude, I'm talking about every one of these super hot comedians that won't hit me back on Instagram. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I'm talking about all these fucking smuts that won't respond.
Demore says jail Trump shirts available now. Demore says crucify Trump's shirts available now. Church says theorists exist that the U.S. is the actual Egypt.
Yeah, dude.
There's a lot to think about. A lot to unwrap here on the Rated G podcast.
The Garden of Eden is in South Florida.
I heard it was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, dude. You got to order the number 29 spicy chicken wings with rice. That's the best. That's the only thing I'm ever getting from the Garden of Eden.
But they're open till 4.
I know, dude. But I thought you said they don't deliver. Yeah,
they don't.
You.
To you, exactly. They don't deliver to you. Timor says UBTV on YouTube for the America is Egypt.
Yeah, there's also Dr. Narco Longo, who we've talked about.
Dr. Narco Longo.
Yeah, bro, he's great.
He sounds like a fucking dick slinger, man.
Dude, he's got the super long hair.
He sounds like a dick slinger who arrests women prostitutes on drugs and then lets them get off if they sleep with him. He's a sick puppy.
That's him right here.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. Dr. Narco Longo.
His videos are great, dude. Very smart.
Wait. Am I to understand that his first name is Narco and his last name is Longo?
Yep.
Or is that like a stage name?
I think that's his real name.
Narco Longo.
Yeah, Themo doesn't like him. What don't you like about him? His
name is Narco Longo. Church says a river runs in Brooklyn and a tree grows.
I agree. Too many lies too. He does try to act like it's fact. I think we all need to be open to that. We're not going to ever find fact.
So are you trying to say, Brian, that you just want a liar you could believe in?
No, I'm not trying to say that at all.
It sounds a little like that, Brian.
Well, You see, this is what happens when you're deranged.
I am a little
You
deranged.
You hear stuff
Crazy.
and then you twist it
Deranged.
into stuff into your head. Someone that sounds smart should not have bullshit coming out of their mouth that often.
Oh, then
How
I
do you
might as well
explain
shut up.
Gary? Yeah, dude, how do you
Yeah.
explain
Come
Gary?
on, Timo. I might as well keep it quiet then. Church says that's my new porn name, Narco Longo. Exactly, man. It sounds
Yeah.
like he arrested drug prostitutes and let them go if they, you know.
That long dick.
Yeah, man. Sick
Maybe he did.
fuck.
I like his
With his
videos though.
long hair.
I did watch his videos for a while.
Yeah, you
but
like his
not
hair.
anymore. Yeah.
He said, but not anymore. Did Timor get you off it? Did Timor break you of that bad habit?
No, I was also watching this Mind Unveiled channel for a while too, which was
And
all
did it
the
unveil your
Tooth Fairy
mind?
stuff.
Did
Nah,
you pull
it's
back
just-
the veil and then behind your like left lobe, there was like a little guy going, don't worry about the guy behind the veil.
Yeah.
Just go on with your life.
And I used the ruby red slippers.
Gary's a comedian. He's always practicing. Thank you for understanding me, Timor. I appreciate you, dog. He says, yeah, I'm done with mine too. Few decent vids.
Yeah, and I don't like when people don't, you know, if you're gonna make those kind of videos, show your face. You know. I
Oh,
don't
so
like
for
when
all
you
you
just-
know, he might not even be a real dude. He don't show his face.
Mind Unveiled doesn't show his face. That's what got me off of him.
Oh,
Narco's all over the place though. He's in all his
Oh.
videos.
he's
I
probably
do
in
like-
some
I do like
videos
that.
with that. He's probably in some videos with that Guinea dude.
Yo, what did I tell you about saying that about me, dog? I was never in any videos with him, and I detest. Church says AI.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit ain't real shit, man.
That's
You
what I'm
can't see
saying.
their face. I don't trust nothing that I can't see their face. And if I could see their face, I trust them even less, dog. You know, Biden's been dead, and they had that motherfucker come up on the screen at least 7 times, allegedly. I don't believe anything, and if I see it, I believe it less.
Did you see the articles about FEMA during those hurricanes? Like they had a directive to skip over houses with MAGA or Trump stuff in front of it when they're providing aid.
Mm.
It was a New York Times article.
While they were out there providing aid, aka snatching up children that were floating. You know what I'm saying? That's what they love to do when they had those like big floods and shit. They love to go out there with a big raft, start scooping up them little kids that go floating by, you know, chumming the water with candy to make all of them start coming toward the boat. Demo said, you catch any of the David Ewing Jr. yet? Are you looking them up right now? You just high-ing me. You
No,
read
I'm not.
that
No, I'm
and
listening to
instantly
you.
started looking it up, and now you're high-ing me. Dude, I know how to Don't tell me when I'm being
No, I was
I'm the
looking at
creator of
I was looking at the articles. So there was false claims about. Yeah, see, you're on me right now.
Yeah, I created that shit. That's the point I'm trying to make. Thank you for fucking finding it. Oh, we could do this all day, motherfucker. You look like you're about to trump that microphone.
Okay, so this is David Ewing Jr. I'll put this. Act like you know. Act like you know. 26.
Initiate light cycle travel.
Yeah, but you promoting this dude. Have you ever watched him?
No, I'm not. But this is just what Timor said.
All right. So on Timor's word, you're doing things now. I thought you was the producer. You let Timor fucking. What do you feel bad? You feel bad that you made him feel uncomfortable. You know, act like you know 26 has his library. I'll check him out. You know, I don't know whether or not I endorse these people or not. What's NYT going hard?
New York Times. I'm trying to because I actually have a paid New York Times account from a friend. So I'm trying to get it up because
you stealing your New York Times, dog. That's like going out to the hallway taking your people's fucking. Does anyone even deliver papers anymore?
No, dude. Do you know why?
Why they got rid of all the Mexicans? They're still here.
And no, yeah, but that was you know, the paper boys kept getting snatched up.
Well, I know kids ain't fucking delivering them no more, but they don't have no Mexican family. Like in my block, the chick would drop her husband off and then drive up to the corner, and then he would just hit all the buildings and jump back in the car and hit the next block.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how it should be.
Yeah, I don't understand parents who let their kids go collecting money from strangers. Church says, sounds like you're trying to convince a gay midget that he's hitting you deep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh man, yo. That's funny as fuck, yo. Uh-huh.
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 Yeah, I can't find this shit.
Ha! Gay! Church Street says we still get newspaper deliveries. All right, so you're wrong, Brian.
Sorry.
You know, they probably just don't have them out there because they're constantly having to use it to wipe the shit off their shoes in New York.
I know. I would have stole one if I could.
That's what they're doing to them. You just stepped in the shit too late. If you stepped in the shit earlier in the morning, you would have been able to have some paper to wipe it off, and you probably wouldn't have to get a brand new pair of shoes. Come, you just didn't bring it in and wash them.
What, the bum? Why didn't I bring the bum into my house?
Why didn't you bring him in and let him use your bathroom?
My wife was home, dude. Yeah, I offered him the couch, but he said he needs more space. He's like, what, the three of us are going to live in this apartment with this dog? Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Shit, America loves their dogs, man. You'll see dogs in like great health with a bum. You know what I'm saying? They make sure that dogs stay good. Because you know what? If the dog don't look good, someone will go at that bum for their dog being hungry.
You know, it's funny. I asked my grandma, I was like, hey, when you were a kid or like growing up, did anybody have dogs? She's like, no, we couldn't feed ourselves, you fucking idiot. You think we'd have an animal around that we had to just feed, that we couldn't eat? Of course we didn't have a dog.
Well, I thought back then you would have a pet just in case you ran out of money.
In the old country, when you had land, but not in Brooklyn when we didn't have any.
When you speak about the old country, what are you talking about? Haiti?
Yeah, dude, I'm a quarter Haitian. I'm a quarter Haitian and I'm a quarter Chinese. That's why I like General Fried Tabby.
Okay. Nobody else feels like his whole. I just noticed on like his whole background is all dark, and mine is all light. Like we should be on your shoulders. He should be trying to convince you to shoot heroin in your neck, and I should be saying, "Don't do it. Life's precious." Raymond says, "Chicken and goats before hoes and boats." Chicken and goats before hoes and boats. Well, I mean, if you got a boat, you could always get fish. Oh, look at this. All fish ate table scraps. All my animals ate human food. Whatever was left, they ate it. Can fish from the shore. Can fish from the shore.
That's true.
You can fish from the shore, you said?
Yeah.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. You read it. Do you want me to read it back to you?
Yeah. I just thought, you know what? I read it with the wrong inflection.
Can fish from the shore.
Maybe it's can fish from the shore. What? What's wrong with that one?
Or is it can fish from the shore?
Well, I thought it said canned fish.
That's what I'm saying.
And I realized it didn't.
But can you fish from the shore?
Because canned fish would really be tuna.
Right?
Mm-hmm. I would think.
Chicken of the sea.
And what's that? Like, what do they mean when they say the chicken of the sea? Do they mean like they're cowards? Like, they mean are tuna known to be cowards?
They mean
I mean, I know they're not sharks. I don't expect them to go out there attacking people swimming, although there's a lot of them, man. Imagine if you're out there swimming and you get attacked by a bunch of tuna, and tuna be big too. They be at some big shit. You come up and you got like 5 of them on you, and they're flapping all over the place.
Mm-hmm. I like chicken head. Wasn't chicken head a pretty good like name for somebody? Like he's a chicken head.
It was a name for the hose. Why? You was called a chicken head?
No, we would call people chicken heads.
Like when you would go to get your heroin, you'd be like, "Come on, man, I'll suck your dick," and they'd be like, "Nah, dog, you a chicken head." You
No,
be sucking all these dicks out here, man.
nah, it wasn't me.
Your mouth is worn. Your throat is torn. You're no good anymore, son.
Wish you never been born.
You're not even a good cum dumpster, dog. Get the fuck out of here with your chapped up lips. You trying to cut my dick up, motherfucker? Is that what they would say to you?
No, actually, they wouldn't. But it seems like you've been holding on to that for a while. So I'm wondering
So
why.
what
Why are
you're
you saying that to me
saying
now, Gary? Is
what
what you're
you're
saying to me
saying is
now is that
no.
you
What I'm saying
disrespect
to you
me?
now. So what
I'm
you're
only
saying
good for
is
your cum. Is that what you're saying?
no.
That's gay.
What I'm saying is
Yay!
what I'm saying is
Yay!
liberal of him not saying anything. I said, what I'm saying is, so what you're saying is that the drug dealers in Newark don't mind chapped lips.
Correct.
Are we talking
Yes.
about Licata? Yes,
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 we're talking
yes.
about Licata.
100%.
My boy Lanky Licata
Yeah.
from the home of Trojans. From the Trojan family.
Yeah.
Lanky
That
Licata from
that Guinea Trojan family.
Lanky Licata, the Giddy and the huge Trojan family.
Dr. Licata Longo.
It's a Licata Long Dong. That dude might have been, he should have been called Dr. Dong Silva. That would be a good one. If I ever became a doctor of anything, I would legally change my name to Dong Silver, and I'll be called Dr. Dong Silva.
Why, bro? Why Dong Silver?
That don't sound dope.
It
You
does.
say, they say to you, what's your name? You go, Silva. Dr. Dong Silver. Yeah, man. Everybody call me Big D.
Dr. D. Yo, Dr.
Dr.
Dong.
D. Dr. D, son.
Dr. D. Dr. Dong.
I think there's already
something out of my balls.
I think there's already a
My
Dr.
left
D
nut.
out there in Guinea.
Dr. Dong, my left nut is swollen again.
Yo.
It's purple, Dr. Dong. I don't know what it is. My left ball is purple. The right one? White as a
Totally
whistle.
fine.
White as a whistle.
They showed a dude. I saw a picture of a dude the other day with elephantitis of the nuts so bad he had to wear a hoodie upside down. He put his legs through the arms and put his balls in the hoodie. I don't even want to laugh. That's why I'm just smiling. I don't even want to laugh. That's fucked up. Dr. Double D.
Gay!
But you got to do the little eyebrow raise. You go, it's Dr. Double D to you.
Oh, that's real creepy. Can you imagine you go to any chick, you're like, hey, what's up? Can I get you a drink? Maybe we should leave here, man. Go to my place.
I was like doing it. I was like going.
What are you talking to? Ghost back there?
How you doing?
How you doing, mommy?
I like this. Yeah, the one hand, though, dude. The one hand. You gotta like really.
That's how you do it if you're
You
talking
gotta
to
really get in there. Really?
No, you go like this, dude. You go like this. Look, you go. You ready? Look, watch it. You go. Me fuck you long time. Just in case the Asians want to cancel me. Who haven't we touched today? And that's a direct quote from Epstein. Humor says stories of that. He was at a Diddlers convention. It was caught on tape as he was talking to Diddy. Timur says, stories of Dr. Dongo Silver, animated series coming soon. Dr. Dongo Silver, man. See, he was almost there. All he had to do was get rid of the O. He was so close to doing it right. You know, they should have named him after the dude from what's that movie? Shit, where they had that kid Duck Dong. His name was Duck Dong. What the fuck was this? What the fuck was the name of that movie?
Jackie Chan movie?
Nah, it's a comedy. It's a comedy.
Duck Dong and Hip Song.
Duck Dong. If they would have named him Duck Dong Silver and he became a doctor, he would be Dr. Duck Dong Silver, son.
Or, dude.
And he could say it like Duck Dong because it kind of sounds like Duck Down. He could probably even make a song where his name is the hook. See, so many people have like opportunities.
Dr. Duck Dongo, the silverback gorilla. All right. I guess that's what
this is the face that I'm sure every listener right now has when you said that. I want you to know what they're doing.
See, that's the tactic of somebody who is uncomfortable with themselves and needs to put it down to feel better about themselves.
Who, me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. I'm talking to my other podcast guest.
Who did I put down? Who did I put down just now?
Me, 2 seconds ago.
In what way? What did I say that put you down?
This is hold on. This is what you said. You were like, that's the face that everyone else in the podcast is just making. When you said a joke that wasn't funny. I'm the comedian, not you.
Oh, so you hear things like a liberal too. I can't even drink this, man.
Good, drink up, Gary. Drink up. That's the Gatorade I prepared for you. Are you wearing the panties your mother laid out for you tonight?
I feel like that's good dirty talk. I think that's good dirty talk. He's like, I was trying to keep up. That's good dirty talk. King Handle says, you know what? I challenge any dude out there to try that, man. When you're talking dirty with your lady, you ask us, are you wearing the panties that your mother laid out for you today?
I usually say, I want to cut you with a knife and drink your blood.
That's also sexy. But, only for 16 and under. King Handle says, well, actually, 70 and older, it makes them feel young. So that's a good one for 70 and older, too.
Did Licata just squirt?
I thought I heard that too. I used to work with a guy named Junbo Wang. Junbo Wang. Am I saying it right? Or is it pronounced Junbo? See, I don't know. Right away, I'm thinking, because he could have been African Asian. It could be Junbo Wang. Or Junbo Wang. Or is it Junbo Wang? Wang. Wang? Wang. Wang.
Wang.
I knew a Kim Tam.
Yeah. I knew a Flim Flam.
Oh, he was cousins with goddamn. Timur says, still thinking about the doctor dealing with the elephantitis guy. Did he bust the nuts? I don't know, but you know what? I feel like that was his. I feel like the doctor said to him, there's nothing we could do for you. Here, take this hoodie.
Jumumbo Wang.
Oh, Jumumbo Wang.
Mm.
He said, here, take this hoodie. There's nothing we can do for you. And he was like, nothing. He said, yeah, well, try some of this Zecaficalin.
Yeah, but are the hoodies bigger when you size up? Like, is a XXX hood?
He was wearing it was the biggest hoodie you can get. He had pretty thick legs and he had them through the arms.
Was it white?
Black hoodie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looked like he was walking around in a cotton hefty bag. That's what it looked like. And it was tied in the front.
With little blue strings.
I saw a dude one time when I was at Rock and Soul. It was the record store back in the day on Steinway in my neighborhood. and I was at Rock and Soul, and I saw a dude with elephantitis of the nuts. He was standing about 2 feet, 3 feet maybe away from the counter to pay. He had to lean forward. He was wearing white shorts. I'll never forget that shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Did he count his cash on his nuts?
Yeah, he put it on. He was counting it out of his nuts. Exactly. Themor says, been a while since I had blue balls. Well, it's nice to know you no longer think masturbation is a sin.
But that's
nice. Yes, but it is, Themor. But it is, Themor. You know, not unless you have a friend with you. Church says, could he zipper the face of the hoodie? No, it was tied. It was tied. The face was tied. You could clearly see the bow. He made a good bunny ears. I'll tell you that. They were pretty much the same size. It was a good tie.
Very nice.
Yeah. It was like a fisherman knot.
Huh.
Looked like a braid. He braided the rest of it. It was fucking, you know, if you're gonna have to wear a hoodie, you know. The hoodie said New York Knicks, but it was upside down.
But yet somehow there were still dreads coming out of the hoodie.
Gross. Why you always gotta get so gay?
I don't think that's gay.
I don't know.
You were the one talking about.
You started wondering. Well, here's the thing. What makes you think he doesn't escape?
Several stories about
what makes you think. What makes you think he doesn't escape? Actually, I'm talking about a fucking clinical problem that happens amongst men that nobody wants to talk about. Everyone's out there talking about women's rights. No one's out there talking about these poor people having to carry around those elephant nuts.
What's straighter than talking about your maintenance for your balls? What's straighter than that? What's straighter?
Do you know that most of these people suffer a lot of ankle damage and a lot of blown out knees? Church says, why am I standing in my room in a hoodie? Yeah, this works. G, like rimming. I can't bust the nut. It's a sin. Give me yourself blue balls. Never heard of that. Well, listen, you put them in a nice bowl of some cool water. You'll be all right in about 15 minutes.
Maybe blue balls is what they should just call Democratic men.
You were looking a little blue ballish the other night, dog. I don't think you should be so quick to be putting that.
Well, you know what it is.
And I also saw the TikTok video that you posted at like 4:30 in the morning where you were like, why?
But I told you that. My therapist told me it was cathartic. They told me it's cathartic. You just keep saying he's not my. You say he's not my president over and over in the mirror while you're holding a candle.
He didn't say cathartic.
You flicker the light 3 times.
He didn't say cathartic. He said idiotic.
He said retarded.
You can say that again.
I know. Yeah.
I think people are really going to start using that word again to the fullest.
I know.
You know.
I just, I hope the racial epithets come back. I don't really need to make fun of anybody based on, mental capacity or earning status or sexual orientation. I want to do it purely off the color of their skin.
We should start a movement. Bring back the psych awards.
That's crazy.
Let's start putting these motherfuckers back into a building where they can walk freely into the walls. Keep them away from hardcover books.
The psych
so
wards.
They can't.
The psych wards.
Yeah. Keep them away from hardcover books so they can't hurt each other. Give them some of those rubber bats.
We'll feed them paper, dude. They love eating paper.
Yeah, dude. Or paint chips. Like you could donate the paint chips. Like if you're redoing your bathroom or you're redoing your kitchen, you could scrape the paint, put it in a bucket, sell it to these psych boards or just ship it, Church Tree says you had to scream about the election.
Does your dick double as a clit, Gary? I think that question is directed towards you.
Oh, no, we know who that question is directed toward, okay? There's no hiding it now because just like the Democrats, you have exposed yourself, okay?
Yeah.
I love you, dog. And no, I'm not a Republican, although they tend to be a lot more forgiving. But I love you, dog, no matter what. I want you to know that.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
Thank you.
Not a bit of love lost. Okay?
Do you think?
Although there wasn't a lot there, but the little bit that was there is still there, just so you know.
Oh,
it's still there.
Yeah, man. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And I'm sorry I said that thing about, you know, not liking Puerto Ricans and, you know, all that other stuff. Because it's true, but I didn't mean it.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to say it, dude. I didn't mean to say
See,
it.
since you brought it up,
It's
I wasn't even going to say
true,
this.
But
since you brought it up, I wasn't even going to say this. Afterwards, right, when he ended all abruptly, he was still a little mad at me. And I said, dude, why don't you relax? And he said, the only thing with Heathcliff's problem is that he said trash. Okay. He should have said it's an island of shit, an island of shithole people. And I hate every one of them. And I was like, yo, dude, why you have to say that? And he's like, because you're a shithole. And then he starts screaming, why? Why?
You're forgetting that what I now want to say is every time I'm out with my dog, I make sure I pick up his Puerto Rico after he's done. Every time.
And on that, every 4 years, it's just another finger in the regular American's ass.
I'm hoping for a
fist man. And all we can say is that goes back to what I once said. Stop teaching these kids how to fist. You don't need to teach a kid how to fist. You just keep adding fingers, and then eventually you're like, oh shit, my fist is in here. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens. But Brian, on that note, I just want to tell you, I love you.
I love you too.
I'm glad you're still part of the Rated G community. I know we almost lost. We almost lost a good person. They got mad at me. I got under the skin. You allowed me under your skin. Okay.
You're a great comedian. What can I say, dude?
You know, I watched it again, and my best part was when I said, you think I trust the government? I'm the one who made you woke. When I found you, you were butt naked on a horse, standing 6 feet from someone in front of you with a mask on.
You're like, how did you get so angry? This is 2 hours of that. Butt naked with a mask on.
And then you really got mad when I started going, look at me. I had you under my wing. So I had you right here.
And then Timur is just like, what is going on? I'm telling you, dude, that's gonna be the one that haunts us forever.
I'm such a piece of shit because I knew you were. I should just let you go to sleep, man. And then Timur convinced you to stay for another 28 minutes.
That's why I love the podcast, bro.
Timur, it's actually your fault.
It is,
you know, because he was getting ready to leave, and you kept him on for another like 20-something minutes, and it was great. We watched it the other day in the green room. And everybody said, I don't get it. Everybody said the same thing at the same time. Everybody said, I don't get it. He wanted Kamala to win.
Yes.
That's why he got the shirt. That's why he got the shirt. That's why he was compelled to do it.
I have to prove my loyalty. I want to make sure that when the rapture comes, I'm on the right side of things.
Exactly. Anyway, man, listen. If you guys want to support the podcast, go to brianlicata.com/shop. Pick up some Rated G drip, man. Support the podcast. You know, there's never too late to send money if you feel like doing that. The holidays are here. You know, we can always use an extra $1. And if you're still looking for that special gift for that perfect somebody, go to triplexplayground.com. Roll the dice and get fist deep into somebody you love. Follow Brian at Brian the Video Guy. Follow me at Gary G. Garcia. And go to GaryGGarcia.com, yo, and check out my shit if you haven't already. Check out the fucking special, too. You haven't seen me here tonight on YouTube if you haven't done that already. Peace, baby. Love you guys, man.
Peace.
Gay.